everybody, I'm Tammicia and welcome back to my kitchen. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today I have something very fun and exciting. I'm going to show you an easy and quick way that you can make beautiful decorated cupcakes for birthdays or any type of special occasion in your own kitchen. I promise you guys it's going to be so simple and you're going to be able to do this by the end of the video, and we're going to do it using the Wilton Cupcake decorating kit. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. Alright guys, so let's get started with everything that we need. I already have some cupcakes baked. These are just some regular chocolate cupcakes that we're going to use to frost. I have our buttercream frosting. Use whatever frosting works best for you, whether it's a buttercream, a meringue, the packaged frosting. It doesn't matter, just make sure that it's a frosting that will actually hold up during piping. I got some decorations, and of course we are using our Wilton Cupcake decorating kit. So in this kit you have 4 of their basic standard tips as well as 8 piping bags. So I've already opened this, so some of the piping bags are actually missing, but this is what you can create using this kit. And so you have your 2A tip, which is an open tip. You have your 1M, our 4B, and our 2D, and you can get as creative as you want with using these tips. And let me just open it up real quick and show you what the kit looks like. So you have your piping bags, and this is what your piping bags look like. These are pretty simple. I'm going to show you how to actually cut the tip off of it and put your tips into it. And then here are our tips. And this is what you use to create beautiful decorated cupcakes in your own kitchen. So this is our 1M, as you can see right here. And this is one of my favorite. Let me get it out of here. This is the 4B. So you can see it's like an open star tip for it. And this is another one of my favorites as well. This is the Wilton 2D. As you can see, to open into that one. Alright guys, so this kit runs anywhere between $7.99 and $10. It just depends on what store you purchase yours from, but you can get it from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and my favorite store that I can buy decorating supplies from is from Walmart. So $7.99 to $10, and the possibilities being creative are just endless with this kit or any Wilton decorating products. They have so many tips, decorating tips out there for your piping. I swear, oh my God, you will be overwhelmed. But to create something beautiful that you may think you can only buy at a bakery and be able to create it in your home, I promise you'll be so happy with it. So just a couple of quick tips and backstories on cake decorating for me. So I started baking years ago, but I actually started dabbling a little bit into cake decorating about 7 years ago. And ironically, the way that I started was right here on YouTube, watching hours and hours and hours of countless videos. And what I would do is I would watch those videos, and then I would get up the next morning or even sometimes that same day, and I go right over to Michael's. I wish I would have known about them being on sale at Walmart, because I would have saved so much money back in the day. But I would go right over to Michael's, and I take my kids with me, and we just go up and down the aisles, and I put all kind of different supplies and cake decorating supplies in my basket, and I go home and I try to recreate those items that I watched on the video myself. So some of them came out great. Some of them, I don't know. But the whole point is that if you don't try, you don't know. And you just have to keep trying something over and over and over again until you get better at it. And so it just became something that I was passionate with. Over the years, I found what was my personal decorating style. You know, you're going to find when you start baking and cake decorating that everybody has their own style. You know, some people love fondant work, some people hate fondant, some people only prefer to work with buttercream, and I'm kind of in between. I don't really care to work with fondant so much, but I will if it's necessary. But buttercream and piping and decorating will always have my heart. So another thing is, you don't have to buy this in a kit. It actually comes individual. You can buy one tip if you want to. You can buy, I think I seen a kit that had 52 decorating tips in it. You know, they sell them individually as well as groups, but they have them kind of, you know, tips that actually go together. So like this is the basic 4. I think that if you're ever going to start off in trying to learn how to decorate, these are the best tips to start off with. So, and you can buy your piping bag separate. There's, like I said, the possibilities are endless. So I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to get into what you want to see, which is how each of these tips work and the types of decorating that you can do from each of the tips. So let's get into the cupcakes. Alright guys, so first we're going to start with our Wilton 2D tip, and what I did is already just cut the tip of the piping bag off with my scissors. As you can see right here, this is how the tip looks, and you're just going to cut the ends off just wide enough so that your piping tip actually fits down into the piping bag like that. So you see, and it's not going anywhere. It's good and secure. So now another quick tip is to make this easier to get your frosting into your bag. Take your bag and stick it into a cup, a tall glass or cup. I'm just using a basic plastic cup. Put in like that, and then take your frosting and spoon it in. And this is going to make it a lot easier to get your frosting into your piping bag without making too much of a mess. Alright, so when we come back, I'm going to show you how to use the 2D to decorate your cupcake. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and frost this last cupcake. I already did the first two for you. And the way you're going to do this is you want to start kind of in the center and just pipe out a good amount. And then start taking your hand and going around and kind of swirl up on this one. And there you have it. And you can sprinkle some rainbow sprinkles on top because cupcakes are always better with sprinkles. And then top this one with a cherry. And this is our Wilton 2D tip. Alright guys, so next up is our Wilton 1M, and I already have 2 cupcakes frosted. As you can see, they look like a rose. So I'm going to show you how to do that with our cupcake. And once again, you're going to start in the center and just apply some pressure. And then instead of going up with your swirl, you're going to stay flat and go all the way around your cupcake. And use your other hand to kind of turn it for you if you need to. And that is it. That is your Wilton 1M. Alright, so next we're going to work with our Wilton 2A, and it's just our open tip. And as you can see, this is what they look like. So what I did was I took the end of one of the piping tips and used it to cut a hole into the center of the cupcake. And this has already been filled with caramel. So I'm going to fill the rest of the hole with our frosting and just apply pressure and then start to swirl around. And that is your Wilton 2A. Alright, so what I like to do to finish off any of the cupcakes that I filled with something, so I have caramel in it and it's a chocolate cupcake. So what I'm going to do, I have a little bit of chocolate in this bag, and I just cut the very tip of the piping bag off so that we don't get an overflow, and we're just going to go along the cupcakes and get a nice drizzle of chocolate across them. And to finish these off, I have some peanuts. These are the sweet and salty peanuts. I'm just going to top them. And that is it, you guys. This is what you can do with your Wilton 2A. Alright guys, so last up is our Wilton 4B, and as you can see I already frosted the first 2. Here is our tip. And just as the other ones, what you want to do is you want to apply pressure. So we're going to start in the center, and we're just going to let this kind of move your hand back and forth and just let it kind of fizzle out to the end. And that's really basically it. And if you want to kind of make it a little bit heavier on the top, you can just come back off and then apply pressure again in the center. And that is it, you guys. That is our last and final tip. That is our Wilton 4B. Alright, you guys, here are all of our cupcakes using our Wilton decorating kit. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I definitely hope that you give it a try. If you are out and you see the decorating kit, pick it up and, you know, take it home and be as creative as you want to be with it. So here are our cupcakes. This is our Wilton 4B tip. Also our Wilton 2A. Our Wilton 1M, and then last but not least, our Wilton 2D cupcakes. So yeah, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, definitely show me some love by giving it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you have tried these tips before, or if you're interested in trying it, or even if you just want any other videos in the future that you want me to try out for you. And as always, for more videos like this in the future, do not forget to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and have a great and beautiful Sunday.